Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. And we are back once more. So, I'm going to be carrying on here. I'm going to do this offline, in the ether, I suppose you could say. Enjoying the Victoria 2 soundtrack as well. I've been playing a godly amount of Victoria 2, and it's started to haunt me at the moment. But yeah, we did just finish this off. You can definitely tell the difference from when I've, like, had a bit more sleep or I'm a bit more energetic. Like, I was probably half asleep in the, like, first stream of this. I think I might just do this as a side series or something. Just something, more of a solo game. But record it because, yeah, why not? Might as well. Anyhow, Team ISO or SO. So completed research into the composite armor, which is fantastic. So obviously that means that we can have lighter hulls, therefore faster ships, therefore less fuel expenditure, they're faster to manufacture. There's a lot of benefits to doing things like that, really. I think the Victorian music is really, like, fitted for this, like, great age of expansionism. Well, let's see then. So we have power propulsion then. We do need to take a look at what we want next. We could go for magneto confinement fusion reactor technology. We have magnetoplasma drive technology, which is pretty good there. But what I'm tempted to do here then is maybe look towards the economic aspects a little bit more. Try and build up the economy a little bit more. So if I take a look there, we do have asteroid mining modules over there that could be quite, well, yeah, could be quite handy. Research rate is always a good one, to be honest, just because at the end of the day, it means that you're going to research things faster. Individual research labs are just worth more. We could go for a lot of different stuff here, like shipbuilding rate is always a good one there. It might be worthwhile just to go for the, I think we might just go for the cheap ones and then build it up steadily, really. I think that might be a good way to go. I could have it on multiple projects, but it's one of these of, we'll do that once we have, like, a excess. Like, if I had another 3 research labs, then we could be like, okay, but that's full, and then we'll look towards something else if we have more. So that's something to take into consideration there. But yeah, I think we increased the mining rate here. So, like, if we take a look, the actual current governor is Lucifer, which is really quite an interesting name. Doesn't entirely inspire confidence. But what I might do here then is, let's see, mining bonus. So he's up there at 25%, but let's see, population growth might be something to take into consideration. Shipbuilding is never a bad thing, to be honest. Wealth creation, I'm not entirely sure how wealth really impacts the actual game. I'd imagine probably having a higher rated administrator would probably be a good thing. But factory bonus is always a good one. I mean, we take a look at that. 30% there is a big one there. So that's 35.5. So it's a shame there, but we'll see what we have. 10, 20, 35 for wealth. 15, 20, 15. You know, that's not bad, actually. Yeah, we'll go with that. So we have a lesser minor bonus, I think. Lucifer had 25. You have 15, so it's a drop of 10%. But we also have, let's see. Yeah, we gain 15% bonus there to shipbuilding, and the factory production increases by 20%. So overall, I think that's a more well-rounded. Yeah. I think it's a better fit to what we need right now. Okay. Yeah, you can see there. Construction, I think we have 300 factories, which, I'm not entirely sure. It might be like, we have 300 factories, and each factory is maybe like, I don't know, 100 points or something like that. I'm not entirely sure what the construction rate is per factory. But we'll carry on anyway. We're going to take a look at our ship as well. Whereabouts is it? Okay. There we go. So we can see what it's actually doing. It's doing a good job. It's doing a good job. I mean, this is it. What I needed to do is just, obviously, just examine the entire system, really. If I went, like, day by day, you'd obviously see it moving around here. Yeah, you can see it moving around. And we move in a month at a time here. I do need to survey these jump points, which we'll do soon enough, once we have our technology. But I might look towards establishing ourselves more securely in the solar system before we do that. It might be worthwhile looking at establishing a few other colonies on different worlds, and just really trying to build up a greater imperium, really. Right, so we completed the research, went into the mining bonus. That's very good there. And it would be nice as well to take a look at actually producing something of a competent or potentially competent military. Or navy, I should say. Right, there we go. Annual production of accessibility 1 minerals for each mine or automated mine. Small amounts of lower accessibility minerals will be produced. Half annual rate for, right, okay, 1 temp. Yeah, so you can see how that does make a big difference. Oh, he's power propulsion. Wow, he's actually a really good scientist there. It might be worthwhile using him while we have him, actually. So, I mean, 35% is actually a pretty big bonus. And he can have a very large amount of labs there. So that's pretty cool. So we're looking at the 19th of March, 1003 in the year of our Lord ESO. And that's paused right now, isn't it? I need to unpause that. Speaking of that's not going anywhere. Okay. Gonna unpause that then. Yeah, you can see mining rates increase now. Yeah, still depletion. We will deplete some of these stockpiles pretty quick. So I need to find worlds that have stockpiles. This is what I love about this game, is I absolutely bloody love the idea of just finding these resources. It's such an exceptionally good game. The thing is, you can play this without really having like an AI opponent. It really doesn't particularly matter that much. It's like you could just play it just as a straight up game of just exploration and empire management, really. And it'd still be really fun. It'd be a shame. I mean, maybe you could have like extragalactic invaders and stuff like that without an AI. But yeah, you could very much run it without having to consider combat to a degree, I suppose. I researched the wrong bloody thing. That was silly. But I'll tell you what, I'll probably pick up these. You know, while they are cheap, might as well do that. So if I queue up a few things here. So queue here as well. Yeah, we'll pick up these cheap ones. It makes sense to do so. And then put you there. Yeah, let's get all of that underway. We'll have more research labs as well shortly. So we'll get all of that moving pretty quickly. You can see the population is growing. We did start with 500 million people, so 500 million. We are nearing 1 billion here shortly. I need to really look into how population affects the game. It might be that we are just better off looking at increasing population growth, as it means to increase like the output across the board, really. Which is something to take into consideration. What I'll do then, so we can actually see the ship moving around here is... Let's see. I'm also going to turn... No, we're going to turn those off to make it a little bit easier. Well, a little bit clearer to see. So we'll have it go by day. But yeah, I reckon I'm going to keep an Aurora 4 series... Aurora 4X series going. Just because, yeah, it's a game that I really broke my teeth on a while ago. Cut my teeth on, I suppose. No, that's the actual saying. Cut my teeth on a while ago. And a lot of people like that, so might as well go ahead and get back to the roots, really. Something different, something fun, really. We'll have to figure out what sort of doctrine we want to go for as well, in terms of, like, our navy. I kind of like the idea of going for, like, lots and lots of armor, just to go for something a bit different. I always like the, obviously the ships of the Imperial Navy, of his Holy God Emperor's Navy. I like that, just because at the end of the day, they're just freaking They are shielded, but they rely primarily upon the armor. Well, arguably upon the armor. I mean, primarily it's on the shields. The shields are more like first line of fire, aren't they? If the shields break, then yeah. Meters and meters of adamantium is always good to have, but it doesn't really save the day all too often. But sometimes it does. Right, there we go. Beginning of a new research. So there we go. We have a slightly more economic engine there. This is it. You don't need a lot of engine power, especially for like the big old tugs and stuff like that. We can have really good engine technology. So obviously this like really small engine might be producing a hell of a lot of like output, as you can imagine. Well, a hell of a lot of like propulsion power. Versus like an older technology engine which is larger. Okay. So he's going to carry on there. That's good. We'll add in another research lab. You can see how big of an impact that has there. Only a few days off, but it's one of those where it's not going to take us too long. So I'm going to turn auto turns off, just sometimes it gets a bit stuck. So let's see. So that's available colony analysis. I might be looking at the wrong one. Right, geological. Yeah, here we go. So, the Estonian moon 10 has neutronium. A very small amount of neutronium, actually. That's a shame. That's very hard to access, but at least there's 250,000 units of it. But, nothing spectacular as of yet, which is a little bit worrisome. I was hoping that we'd actually find more here. It might be for that reason that we actually do have to leave the solar system to actually go ahead and find more resources. Right, there we go. Yeah, so ideally Deep Space Nine. The mission then actually finds something with a few more resources. And there are asteroids out there which can have them, so who knows. But ideally we find something good. That would be very nice. I still don't know what the LP2 stands for, actually. Not gonna lie. Right, there we go. We have another lab, which is good news. So we'll put that in here. Just going to speed the research even further, which is nice. If I take that there, you can see it's just, yeah, I'm going through these text pretty quickly now. I was just going to slow down and get to the 4500, but that will be worthwhile having. But we'll have magnetoplasma drive technology there, and it just makes things a lot more efficient for us, really. Meanwhile, we are just going to be building up a stockpile of certain resources that we're not using currently. Just place us in a stronger position, really. There we go. I was wondering how the population growth is, like, what is the percentage? That'd be interesting to know. Right, have we found anything as of yet? No. Ugh. So it's at 49% fuel. So it should actually begin to head back to ESO to refuel, actually. It might be worthwhile, let's see, show... I'm sure there's a way we can, like, show what's been surveyed. Yeah, there we go. So we can see that this is where we currently have mineral concentrations. This is what we've surveyed. I suppose we're probably at a point now where it's not worthwhile building another ship to do it. I mean, we could do, but might as well let this one do it. It's one of those, probably by the time we actually built another survey ship, this one had probably completed its mission. You can see it's headed back home there, which is excellent news to refuel. And then it should get back underway. There we go. You can see the line there of its movement. But yeah, so you can see that even though we are moving at just like... I mean, these are huge speeds, aren't they? 4,545 kilometers per second. You can see, even in a month, it's not that fast. We will... It's okay. It's massively better than what we have now, nowadays. But you can imagine once we actually have superior technology, then we'll just be outstripping this tremendously so. It's all about the speed at which you move, really. In a nutshell, speed really is everything. There we go, another lap. Yeah, so it seems to be adding roughly about 500 to 600-ish. This is a really good researcher. Who's our best? I think he's actually our best right now, so that's really handy, actually. I'm quite happy with that. Let's keep on queuing the research up. And these reactors are always good to have the technology there. I mean, obviously, if we were to have, like, energy weapons, well, energy-based weapons, we'd obviously need the reactors and etc. Which might be how we actually go about anti-missile defense, really. Using energy weapons, but I don't know. Okay. So now I'm beginning to research the magneto plasma drive technology. Okay, crew morale on board the Defiant has fallen. So she could do with actually heading back home for a little bit of R&R. Yeah, they need some time to go back. So what I'm going to do then, remove all. So go ahead and head home. Let the crew have some R&R on Earth. Well, on ESO. Okay. Well, it can't be rehauled, but we'll leave it here for the time being. That should reset the actual clock there. Well, it should reset the morale. Let's see. Yeah, you can see that morale's recovered there. Give him another month at home. Oh, okay, interesting. So it's already headed back out there. I thought I cancelled all the missions there, but apparently not. But fine. It's got enough fuel. You can see the amount of survey points needed there. Ideally, these larger terrestrial bodies do bear fruit. Thankfully it does, which is nice. So let's take a look at that. Still some big bodies here. Interesting enough, actually, in the centre of the solar system, but I suppose it makes sense to go out and do the outside in, maybe. I don't know. Not that. Let's see the home world. That's significantly better. I mean, Galasite, I can't remember what Galasite's used for at the moment, but that's a shitload of Galasite. I mean, that's 24 million units. You can see the difference here. Hard to get to. Neutronium, 0.2 accessibility. Corundium, that's pretty damn good. 0.8, can definitely live with that. That's a lot of Sorium, actually, so that's pretty good. That'll definitely keep us going for a good long while, so not bad, not bad. I can definitely live with that, really. You can see the difference in the amount of T-joules here. Oh Christ, there, 28 million units. 22 million units. 451,000 units of Galasite. But yeah, this is really hard to get to, but it's a lot, there's a lot of it. You can see that we could actually colonize this as well. Could colonize this one too, but obviously that's harder. But yeah. You can definitely assess the value of worlds and really the viability of exploitation of worlds, really, by looking at those sort of figures. Ideally we find more. And this is it, it's like these asteroids, they would probably have like conventional minerals, but we are looking for the trans-Newtonian minerals. Those are what we need. That is what the new industry is based upon. There we go, that'll be done soon enough. $89.62. Yeah, so even on the homeworld Galasite, it's not exactly terribly easy to get access to. Oh, reserve level, that's interesting. That means obviously we can say, right, keep this much available at all times. To be honest, I ought to be working on my shipyards now, actually. I forgot about that. I'm going to queue up a financial center. I've never built one, I don't think, so it'd be worthwhile to see what it does. We're going to queue up a couple commercial shipyards. Right, just continual capacity expansion. Well, you don't. You can just add another slipway. And this is it. It's very much like a system of mass production if you get enough subways. So it might be that we use Mandulus and Kurz to mass produce certain models. And they could have like larger yards do other things. I don't think you should get this bloody like weird capacity amount, but oh well. As long as it keeps increasing, that's fine by me. Yeah, the stockpile can handle it, so that's fine. But you can definitely see, like, how quickly we're going to burn through uranium. Okay, so that's fallen there. I'll keep it going on for a little bit longer. At the end of the day, they can get back soon enough. So it's exceeded the deployment time, actually. So, we'll give it another month or two. Actually, no, probably better off just bringing them back now. Then again, how far are they from being finished? They're nearly finished, so... let's see. Can I put it into the actual orders? So I'll put an extended orbit there. So once it's done, it'll go orbit the home world, which will fix our problems. Yeah, there we go. Let's head it back out, so that's fine. We'll just keep it going like that. It's not going to really fix the problem entirely, but at least it'll keep it going out there. It's not too long now till it's actually finished surveying. Right, so we'll soon have this technology. You can definitely see why having a hell of a lot of research labs is a requirement. But you can imagine that it's taken a while now for current technologies. Extremely advanced technologies will take a long ass time. I wonder if there's anybody who has like a bonus to research. If that's even a thing. No, otherwise I suppose it'd probably be the better one. Well, they've actually increased there, so a little bit of population bonus. Nice. If they didn't already have that. There we go. So thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you in the next episode.